Welcome to another exciting episode of my personal experience. Aka the Godfather T. Some say I'm the myth, some say I'm the truth, and I say I'm the legend. DJ Slovo and Nhlanhla Sibeko, aka DJ Slovo. More my personal experience. DJ Slovo.
Voilà. Godfather, I'm not.
We were supposed to have recorded this long time ago. Actually, Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year. And compliments for the New Year,
Yeah,
my brother.
yeah,
Man.
no.
It's been long.
Yeah, it's been
definitely.
long. It's been long. It's been very
Wow,
long.
sure.
Okay, let's get to it. Slovo, we invited you to my personal experience after we've seen your beautiful profile. The work that you do, the hustle that you do. Briefly, take us through like your life in a very brief manner. Like, what is that you do? How do you hustle?
Right. All right. Godfather, Danko. Yeah, more my personal experience. My name is Nhlanhla Sibeko, also known as Slovo DJ. I was born and bred in Mhlakeng in West Rand. Sure. The reason why I'm here to share my personal experience as well.
The story of your life.
You know, this life is very, very personal indeed. It started very, very at an early age. I can count numerous things that I do around. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, I'm a hustler. You can name me. You understand? So me myself, growing up, I was the only guy in the house. I understand. So everything was actually looking at me.
Basically, in a label man, and then you're the only man.
Not to say in a label mess such, but growing up by myself, I have a sister. Well, in the same area, in the same room, but being able to do things by myself, I think that pushed me a lot to be able to stand for myself as I am. So
yeah. Well, Slovo, like from your profile, you cook food, you sell food, you are a DJ, you are also a producer, you also have a 9 to 5. That's the latest news. That's the latest news.
Yes, definitely.
So one could come to a point of how do you do it, man? Because let's be honest, I'm just making an example.
Sure.
On the other side I'm a DJ. On the other side I have a 9 to 5. On the other side I can still go and try and uplift community. So the question here is how do you manage all these things in terms of the people looking down on you, stuff like that. How do you manage to keep it together? And in that very same sentence, there's a part of a relationship where probably you have a girlfriend. How does she add to the equation? Like our supporter, or it's just it's the struggle. Like how do you manage all these things, man?
I got for that. I won't say it's easy. Nothing comes easy in my life. I had to wake up each and every day in the morning, having sleepless nights. I understand that. So that thing, I think it built on me. I need to be up at 3 a.m. I need to be asleep at about 12 a.m. in the morning. So I used to have actually less hours. So with me getting to organize my day each and every day, it came to a point I need to combine courage, believe at the very same time on what I want to do, especially on the things that I want to achieve as an individual. So motivation came through my girlfriend, which is true. Especially when it comes to the cooking part of business. So she's the one that really taught me a lot of things, and I'm grateful for life. Understand?
Yeah, because sorry to interrupt you, but the truth is, it's very rare to find a supportive partner, and at some point, I give a blame me. the other gender.
Sure.
You know why? Sometimes, not always the case, but sometimes you have a girlfriend Slovo or supporter, you know, lorikisa di patrol, lorikisa ing magwinya di acha kutsileng, like
Lady, whatever.
she's so supportive. Then the day comes, everything opens, heavens opens for you. Kore everything in the way we batla ka teng. Then we feel our but this one is not my type. You know, things like that, man. That's
Sure.
why. That's why I'm using a phrase of, it's very difficult to have a supportive partner because they want to support, but they are afraid. What if I'm a supporter? After I'm a supporter, I think those who are still doing it, like your girlfriend, it's just out of faith, man.
Let
me just hope for the best.
It's actually difficult. So lately, you know, everyone wants to have whatever they have, but not knowing how to get the way understand. I think this is where the challenging part comes. Understand. So I'd say to you, for her being there, it was a way you know, there's still hope out there. Like everything, when you do them with your partner, they are likely to be 2 times better than when you think by yourself. Understand that. So she was there all the time, giving me motivation sometimes, even though sometimes I'm not saying it's a happy time all the time. So we do have our challenges, and then we go through them, and then I think this is where our solutions and be able to come with some brilliant ideas together.
I mentioned I think there's cooking, there's DJing, there's
9 to 5. There's
yeah. So the question I want to pose here is, out of all these three, or everything that you do, I think one of these jobs, you passionately love it. I'm not saying you don't love studying, but it's at the top more listing but you see, this one I love it with all
priority.
So I just want to check which one is that. Because you're a producer, you're a DJ, you are a cook, you are a 9 to 5 guy, you know.
Okay, I see. I fell in the simplest way. Where it all started. I used to go out with my cousins. There were guys that used to go out more the battle zone, bomb rap. Understand that. So I was actually motivated by them from an early age of 10, 11 years. I did not know this is my passion, or this is what I would love to do when growing up. I went to school, finished my school, and then after school, it all came back to me. You know what? This is where you should be sticking to, and you know the production.
Music, right?
Yes, the music production business is what I'm striving to achieve. That's why I also have babies like the businesses to around, so that I can also cover that to be a possible achievement.
No, I understand, man. And speaking of music, you know, earlier I heard you guys. I just overheard you at website. You're talking about the Amapiano taking over and everything. How does that make you feel? Because you are in the industry. You want to you know, you want to grow. You want to become bigger. You want to make money out of it.
Right.
But then there's this new genre that is hitting hard. so we're gonna go to a break now, but I just want to check after the break. I just want us to focus on a part of did you have a certain genre that you're working on, and then Mapiano came, and then you saw, right, this one is, things are happening here, and then you went to Mapiano. But anyway,
sure.
guys, we're gonna take a break now. Right after this break, we continue.
There's hot stuff up Aqua TV Network and the Peeps. Stimulating chats with musicians Eugene Mtetwa, the story of love birds Nosipo and Neo, the suspended public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane, Samro CEO Annabelle Lebete, and seasoned musician William Mr. Everything Mtetwa. Please subscribe to our TV Network YouTube channel. Follow us at TV on Facebook, at BMTV on Twitter, at 19_75 TV Network on TikTok, www.tv.co.za.
Welcome back, guys. Resantse re buisana le DJ Slovo aka Nhlanhla Sibeko. Slovo fana re ya go rekisa ne ke kopile gore o re tlhalosetse gore the support batsadi ko lapeng ditsala botlhe ba ileng gore ba go dikologile ona le bone o tshela le bone ba go did they support you, were they there for you, or it was a what's the word, every man for himself, God for all, or you know, so take us through that part, like the support you got from, or if there's how did you do it, like did they support you or not?
Okay, when it comes to the point they support, ne? I won't say much about having friends, having family, and having friendship around. I understand that because of I've always believed in one thing. At the end of the day, I need to come with results back.
Yes,
that was my motivation. Like I've said earlier on, when I was raised by a single parent, for me it was hard. And being a single one, most of the things I couldn't get, I understand that. I would do something to get that little income so that I can buy things for myself. So in that way, I think that I've believed more I understand that. And then the support will get me there. Friendship has always been there. Partnership has always been there. Family has always been there. I won't discourage any, but
you came to a point of, you know, being in a position of, I've got this.
Yes, by myself. Like
I don't have anyone or anything to fall back on.
Definitely,
it's me and me only.
You know what I like about doing things that way? It's because of, even if when you fall, you are the reason.
You can speak Zulu, man. We've got Zulu fans, don't worry.
Yeah, even if we are young told. So Gushkuti, now you are the person that will be able to look back and see that fall. Because of, if you are gonna look back to your friends, I'll tell you, they won't see any problems that comes behind you. I understand. So I've always believed in myself. I always make sure I spend that little cent that I have to make sure that I get that 10 likes, I get that 10 followers. I understand. I get people engaged into my music. I get people engaged into my business as part of our, including the 9 to 5 job that I have. I'm a salesperson here, so it's nothing different from what I do. I'm always selling. I understand. So it's part of my life.
Let's go to the part of challenges, Slovo. There are challenges. Anything. Can it be my personal experience? Can it be your 9 to 5? Can it be DJing? Whatever. There are challenges. From when you started all these things, take us through the challenges. And in the very same line, I think it's only fair to enlighten us in a part of how did you overcome those challenges, you know, because there are things that people are going through. There are things that people, you know, that drag people down.
Yes.
Someone is sitting out there and they want to become you, not exactly who you are, but they want to follow the route that you've taken.
Right.
So let's get into the challenges of everything that you are doing Though I believe you've mentioned some in terms of waking up in the morning, preparing the door and everything. But let's go deeper into those challenges. You understand? And the motive behind me asking this question is, I want someone who is watching to be in a position of saying, I thought this thing can be done. But Slovo went through this thing, he managed to have the solution, and he still continued to carry on with the hustle. Look at him now. You understand? So take us through those challenges, my brother.
Hi, Brad. You have asked me, you know, it's more of a challenging question for now, as it sounds already challenges as well, you know.
No, but anyway, speak.
Like
okay.
Everything, what is it? I easy. I mahala. I laziness. One understand. You know, there were some times I'd sleep with a blackout. There was some time where I slept with a blackout for like 3 months. It's not guess. You know that
you know, when you say blackout, I was like, you were drunk and...
No, not that.
This English will kill us.
and on that time...
You're saying blackout for a month?
For like 3 months, because of, you know, sometimes. So I was on that position where like, I can't do anything for, especially the music thing. Right. Music in fela. It was everything that I do. That struggle came to my point I want to quit this thing. Because
like
of now,
after being in the dark for 3 months.
Yes. No, during that 3 months.
Oh, during
that 3 months, I was like, you know, I'm success there. I'm stuck, I can't do anything, and then
let me just drop it.
Young understand. I had some points, sometimes where in my mental time, I understand that. So I'll tell you one thing. A week after I received electricity back, I was able to release my first EP that contains 7 tracks, which was named Temptations on digital stores. You can get it.
So I take it Temptations came, the name Temptations came from the dream.
That 3 months I was like giving up like it's so I got tempted when I got music back, and I was able to do that 7 songs with that 1 week. That package, I'll tell you one thing. This is what shows how hard it took for me when it comes to making music. Why? Well, because of nothing, you'll never come here into this world knowing everything. You come here and learn everything.
I always say to people, stay away from people who knows everything.
Yes.
If someone knows everything, stay away from them.
Don't.
Please.
Because of they'll give you wrong directions all the time. It's wise for you as an individual, wherever where you enter. Close your mouth, open your eyes, open your ears. The important. Don't rush to us answering everything. I understand. So I took that chill, I went on. I didn't work quite good with that EP, but it brought me new followers, even people that I didn't know, even people I don't know, I understand. I've got my fan base is based whole in an international stage, I understand. Like what I'm trying to say is it's difficult for finding my fans in one place because of they are scattered. But they are scattered across the world as well. I've made the releases with Daniel Krasinski in Poland. So there's a lot of guys that I've been working with and I've worked with throughout the time. And I'll tell you one thing, those guys made sure I never give up on this thing, music. Well, it came to a point where now I don't have that money to market. You know, when it comes to making music, there's so much that you need to learn. After making music, that's not the end. You need to make sure that your product is clean.
Hold it right there. So. Guys, we're going to take a break now. Rabo, when we come back, we're going to continue right there. Rabo.
Download Virgo's free Android app on Google Play, chat, engage, and make friends on South Africa's niche social network.
You're still watching my personal experience podcast of the people. Riketilele DJ Slovo or Nylanhla tsa botshelo jwa gagwe, his personal experience. Slovo. Farneria di shopong re bua ka kganya. I was actually asking this thing of Amapiano came with a bang. So I just want to check with you. Did you have a certain genre that you are doing? Like I get on the Afro pop, deep, Afro house, deep house, this, that. So maybe you had a genre that you are working on, and then Amapiano came. Then you felt like there's money there. I'm gonna drop this one and go there. How did Amapiano actually what's the word? How did Amapiano shake your career in the music industry?
Well, you know, before this whole genre Amapiano and stuff came through and everything, I used to focus on Afro house in most of the cases.
You look like an Afro house. I don't know, but from the look of like Nage Osheba, I'm like, this guy.
When I went to straight house music, I was like, no, Afro house is what I want to live with. I understand. Before everything came up, the COVID, the Amapiano, you know. And if you can go back, I'd say Amapiano was also part of my life, because of even if when it started, when people wasn't following it, I was there in most of the events. I understand. For the like Sabo, it's all Mr. Malume Bakolele. He was one of the guys I used to go out Lebone. So I've learned a lot through Amapiano before it becomes what it is today. You understand? I used to go out Lebo El Maestro as well, Bolokshin Deep. I used to see them play when they were still young. That thing motivated me to say, you know what? This thing is gonna take over one day. And I was skeptical about it because of nobody so it's like I took it as a lecturing one along that way. And then came DJ Maporis. You know that guy, Mama, make things
he made things to happen.
He made sure Amapiano becomes what it is today. You understand? And the reason why I went to Amapiano is that I saw more life, happiness, proudly South African. It's branded. So I wouldn't choose anything outside my country.
Thank you for saying that, man. You know, just this morning we were shooting something. We were shooting the what is this thing? The director's cut, ne? So we mentioned the part of black people supporting each other and supporting, and we pushed this thing of supporting local things, you know, from clothing to music to anything that is from here, that is from our home. But anyway, thanks for saying that you support and you love Amapiano, man. I think it must be in each and every South African to love and support Amapiano by all means necessary.
I mean, this is just a badge that you are from South Africa. If you don't listen to Amapiano, like, come on.
Very good.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, along these things that you are doing, Slovo, there must be some achievements. You must have done something for someone. You must have touched some lives somewhere. Take us through that route. Like, everything that you have done so far, what is that you achieved? What is that you are proud of? Where did you go? Like, what did you do? For who? How?
Yeah, okay. When it comes to especially the business itself and music, you know, when I started, I've always been skeptical with everything. You know, I wasn't sure that I will be where I am today.
The beginning is always the hardest.
So it took me some time to also accept that this is a journey that I will literally need to learn and go through every process that comes through. So that thing, I believe, courage, like I say. For you know, at the end of the day, there should be something we are bringing at home. And so far, I was nominated as DJ of the Year in 2021 on the City Awards. That was one of my greatest achievements. And being able to be passive or izinto ezifana nama shows, this is what I wanted to do all the time. Well, at least I've got that chance to carry on to big stages like Vodacom broadcast stages. I've went through the Standard Bank stage and even the Castle stage through Amaran Fontaine shows and stuff. So that was one of the motivations I had in my heart, with being able to go to this big stages,
reach those heights.
Yes. I can even reach further heights. You understand? So from there, I never looked back. Even now, recently I've just achieved my diploma in DJing, so this is why I became this hard on the business. So yeah, I'm taking this as a serious career for me. I'm never playing. Whenever I'm not sleeping, I'm always on the music part.
The other day, I think now is becoming much better. I think through this, the podcast is Rona, and sharing of information and constantly wanting to learn new things. It's very helpful, because the other day I've got this other episode I did with DJ Tricks.
Right,
I think you saw it, right?
Yes, on the season 1.
Season 1, yes. DJ Tricks spoke about going to school.
Definitely.
Doing music at school.
Definitely.
Becoming a professional DJ with papers. You just spoke about diploma in music.
In DJing. Yeah.
It's rare, man, to find a DJ who would proudly say, no, I went to school, I did this thing, here's the diploma. And I'm really, happy for you, man. Genuinely happy.
Thank you.
Because we cannot compete with these rich people if we don't go to school, if we don't learn new things, if we are not up to speed with this ever-changing world. You understand? So I really, applaud that, man, that you went to school and you are taking this thing very serious. Like when you said it comes from the heart. Now I understand what you mean when you're saying it comes from the heart. I really understand, man. And I hope and pray that young upcoming DJs, not only DJs, everyone, whatever you're doing, the industry you are on,
overall,
just go to school, man.
Go through that. Yeah.
Slovo is here. Slovo is a DJ. He has a 9 to 5. He's a cook. He's a producer. He still made some time to go to school, so you can still do it. That is the sole purpose of my personal experience, to show people that it's possible.
Possible.
You understand?
Definitely. 100.
So I'm really happy for that, my brother. That
I appreciate so much.
It
all comes with hard working, brother. Hard work. There's one skill I've obtained, and this has tended to be the best skill that I've ever learned. Time management. It's one of the important things that can put you very far. Because if you have time management, you'll be able to cover whatever that you have to do. And understand that me being able to wake up at 3 o'clock, making ama sandwiches and preparing dough for fat cakes in the morning, and then after 6 I have to bath and go to work. We are after 6 at night, get that 2 hours time after bathing and eating, go back to sleep. And then it's the very same routine for like 7 days in a week.
Let's talk about the support, Slovo. We come from different families, man. Different backgrounds. We've got different friends. We've got friends that are snakes. We've got friends that are good. We've got families that will support you by all means necessary. And still we've got families that will discourage you by all means necessary. We agree on that.
Definitely, 100.
So I want us to take a break. Then after the break, we are going to talk about the support. The support that you got from the family, from the friends, from people around you. Guys, we are coming back. It's getting hotter now, Rabua.
Annabelle Lebete. She's the new Sambro CEO that got the bells of the boys ringing. Ding dong, Jonina style. In other news of serious corporate note, Lebete and her team at Sambro have a job to raise R1 billion in royalties to benefit artist-composers. Watch and listen to the TV Network and the Peeps podcast interview so that you can judge for yourself. Visit www.tv.co.za.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. The news are hot now. Also, let's say my personal experience. Nhlanhla Sibeko, aka DJ Slovo. Slovo. We were talking about the challenges. Actually, before the break, you were talking about what people don't understand, particularly in the music industry. You mentioned after making music, there must be this, there must be that. Can you continue on that?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, like I was saying before the break, there's so much that people need to understand when it comes to making music. You can literally lose a lot without you being popular with what you are doing, because of you lose your money when it comes to mastering, you lose your money when it comes to marketing, which is the most important part when it comes there. And marketing is what will bring you success at the end of the day. So there were some times, I don't have that money to push the thing. I don't have anything to make sure that I'm moving forward with the music. So it came to a point where I shop. With a thought came from my girlfriend when we were like, and then there's nothing that we are doing. We can at least share ideas. I understand that. So she came up with brilliant ideas. Sandwich, she came with meals and stuff, and I'd make sure how I make them possible because of I'm one guy with a long heart. Like I tell and I make sure if I want something, I get it. That's what keeps me going. So yeah.
Okay, I take it someone who's taking that path slow, what needs to be done and how you need to do it and all those things. Now, above everything, you're still a young man. I believe there are big future plans that you have in your head. Like, I want to do this, I need to do that, I want to do, all those things. So, I just want you to share with us that part. The part of what are you doing in future? What is happening in your future? What should we expect? Like your fans, the world, my personal experience, people. What do you promise us in future in terms of your hustles, maybe your music, everything, man. What is your future looking like? Because we don't know. Someone is gonna watch this podcast and listen to you and feel like, no, but I can help that young man. You understand? You might say, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's someone out there who's looking for someone who wants to do that. Then they get to hear that piece, they contact you, you're gone. So how's your future looking like, man?
Well, I won't say physically I know how the future looks,
Yes.
But with the belief and the heart, there's plenty of things that I'm aiming to achieve. Because of now I've been working on my second album, which is a volume 2 prior to the first volume. The reason why I say volume 2, I've released my debut album in 2021. People couldn't listen to it as much as I wanted to. So now I'm working on a 17-track album, Yama Piano, as we have stated. She's an album.
Okay.
She's an album. So it is set for release date March. Yes, I'll also confirm the release the straight date for that, but it's late March. And then there's so much. I'm even planning to open a restaurant as well.
Wow,
So
big.
yes.
Beautiful.
My plans are bigger than what I'm trying to do. Yazi ngifuna ukuthi mangithi 35 ngihlala phansi nginesana nomkha.
No, you must exercise, man. You must exercise.
Obvious. There's the gym in my house plans. You understand that. So yeah, I'm going to keep fit. I'm make sure that with the hard time that I'm working on Aj, I won't be working that hard later on. So my short-term goals are based on achieving into this music industry.
You know, I just want to comment on that. It's very important at all times for someone to make plans and, you know, see that they come to life. Ne? And I just want us to go into this thing of you mentioned at 35 you want to be, you know, cruising nicely, if I were to use those words. There are people who would make time frames, and if it doesn't happen, they feel like, you know, I'm not gonna make it anymore, and everything. So the point I'm driving home is, it doesn't matter even if you don't make it at 35. It's I love how you put time frames to your goals and to your plans. It's very important. But again, it's very important to accept it. If it didn't happen,
yes, accept the results as well. Yes. Because at the end of the day, you'll never get 100% while you are still learning. And I want us to point valuable. Like if we need 100%, we need to have studied everything. But since everything is been in lecturing mode, then we are probing or 100%.
The other thing is that, you know, we make plans. Ne? Like you've been saying that, no, I'm going to do this thing, and then I'm putting time frame of 35 and this and that. But above everything, above everything else, there's God. I believe in God's timing, personally.
Definitely.
You know, you can work so hard as Slovo and feel like, this thing is not working, now I'm going to leave it. But I personally, I've seen it happening with some people somewhere, you know. So I believe that at some point, we might put time on at 40, I want to be having this big car, big house. God will decide that will happen at 35.
Which is true.
You understand?
Yes.
So the point I'm trying to drive home is, let's make plans and include God in our plans. Yes. That is
as your source.
Yes. Because He decides. We plan. He decides.
At the end of the day. So no, I'm never leaving out God. Anytime, each and every day, each and every morning, each and every night, I do pray to God that I'll assist as well as as an individual trying to make a living, you know, growing up so hard on your own. It's never nice for this. So at the end of the day, I'm also including him to say, you know what, I need that future that comes after me to not struggle the way I did when growing up. I understand that. So I need to make sure that this little one, Baba Tlamba, success the easiest way.
You break the chain.
The easiest way.
No, I get you. In closing, Slovo, I'm going to give you exactly 1.5 minutes. Ne? We've heard your story from A to Z, the girlfriend, the DJ, the what, the struggle, the days, everything. From your story, I want to give you 1 hour, not 1 hour, 1 minute 30 seconds,
right.
And speak to someone. Speak to someone who's watching you.
Right.
And speak to them, you know, consider your situation, what you went through, and make it as if someone is going through exactly what you went through. Right. Speak to those people in a period of 1 hour, 1 minute, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I don't know what is
right.
The 1 hour.
No problem. I'll keep it nice and sweet. Ne?
Please.
At the end of the day, I'd like you to start making sure that whatever that you want to achieve in this world, anything is possible. Start putting God on your things. Start making sure that you don't quit, you don't give up, and make sure that everything that you do is within your heart. Ungayenzi into lokuthi uyibona ngomngani wakho, because of you'll never achieve. At the end of the day, make sure that whatever that you have in plans, draft them down, put them into your book, or you can put them into your notepad. Make sure that you go through that. Tick box, it's important. Tick box, it's important. Then you know within your basket, salele izinto ezinjani. It's not like everything comes easy for everyone. Even those on the top there that didn't get it that easily. Kuyasetshenzwa la. Siyavuka, asilali. At the end of the day, sifuna impilo soft. Olara. Slovo DJ bafethu.
Okay, guys, we have come to an end of this episode. Now, Slovo, before I close it, where do they find you on social media? Everywhere.
Okay, it's easy to get me. Facebook, it's at Slovo DJ. Twitter, at Slovo DJ za. Instagram, at Slovo DJ za. TikTok, I'm at Slovo DJ. Kerebona, let's meet out there. Check out my second album is coming. Where?
My brother, thank you very much for visiting us. Thank you very much for your story.
No,
At least on behalf of my personal experience, I would like to wish you nothing but the best in future.
Very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Nhlanhla, aka the Godfather T. Some say I'm the myth, some say I'm the truth, and I say I'm the legend. Follow us. Go Facebook at my personal experience. Follow us. Go YouTube at my personal experience 5352. That's our YouTube handle. Please, if you have a smartphone, download Virgo app at myvirgo.co.za. Virgo app at myvirgo.co.za. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. See you again on another episode.
Wait.
Thanks for watching my personal experience, powered by Virgo. Remember to subscribe on these channels: YouTube, Google Podcast, Spotify Podcast and Virgo Play.